Blow up, you know what I'm saying? Blow, real nigga, man. Kodak blow, nigga, you fuck Kodak blow.
And you know, you recording the first song. When you first got into the studio, did you think like in your head like, okay, this song's gonna give me the buzz that it gave me, or was it something like, okay, I'm just gonna record it and I'm gonna see where it takes me from here?
I didn't really think nothing of it. I didn't have no intentions. Yeah, this is gonna be the one to take off. I was like, this is my first record. Just hit record. Let me see what people talking about. If it's hot, if it's not. You know what I mean? And regardless of what, I knew that it was my first record, and I knew, okay, whatever I put out next, I gotta top that, and then so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So the fact that it was getting good reviews for my first record, it actually gave me that bigger battery in my back, because I would always put that pressure on myself, like, that was hot, my next one gotta be hotter.
Yeah.
Oh dang, they like this? Nah, my next one gotta be hotter than that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a mental game that I was able to use it as a ladder and really elevate myself with that feedback. You know what I mean? Like, I just let it light me up. You know what I mean? I didn't second guess it. I wasn't overthinking nothing. It feels right at this moment. Let's just do it, you know?
Yeah, that's real. And, you know, you're saying that you're taking one step from like one song, like I gotta have it better than the next one, and then, you know, you keep stepping up. That's motivation. Like, how did you gain motivation as an artist? Because I know that right there, what you're saying, not a lot of artists might have that mindset when it comes to the music. You know, 'cause you said not everything is gonna be easy, or not everything was like beautiful, in other words. How did you keep yourself like motivated as an artist to keep on doing what you was doing?
I always try to watch my surroundings, whether it's the other artists that I'm around. I always try to surround myself with people who are going to keep me on my toes. I like a challenge. I like being around what's hot, what's relevant. I like to be on my toes a lot. So a heavy motivation for me is my inner circle. You know what I mean? If I'm hanging around people who aren't getting in the booth, aren't putting out any content or any material or taking it serious, then I know that's gonna rub off on me, and that's not an energy or aura that I want. So the first thing for me keeping motivated is making sure I got the right people around me who are on the same type of time. Because if I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, your environment is everything. People don't really think about it, but your environment is
definitely
huge.
It's definitely a big thing.
Especially
when you got it like in a career that you want to pursue. Yes. Not everybody gonna have the mindset of what you want to do.
And there's a ton of artists. There's over 500 artists. That doesn't mean all 500 gonna be on the same type of time you are. You might think that they are until you really get to know it. You realize, nah, they're not on the same type of time. So I think that's the first thing for keeping me motivated. And then the second thing is my team. My team always keeps me motivated. They're always willing to pull my card. You're not doing this right. You got to do this better. Things like that. Like, I always like having that push. Never a yes man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feed off my energies. It's really straight up my environment, for real.
For sure. So you just try to keep up with positive people, and, you know, everything that you're around, try to keep it like good. That's definitely a major factor when it comes to, you know, making music or even just career in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's could be the downfall for a lot of people. A lot of people just try to snag along people that they had before in the past. Don't get me wrong. I have friends still that, you know, at one point before I started doing what I'm doing now, that, you know, I would chill daily, but as I got older and I started
little,
you know, it's not that you gotta like, oh, I'm not your homeboy no more, homeboy or whatever, but it's like, you know, you're saying you try to keep as much positive people around you, especially like people like there's not gonna be a yes man. You know what I'm saying? Those is bad people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because they at this point they just being selfish about certain things that's going on.
Yeah,
you know
man, you gotta get rid of the yes man. Get you a crew that's 100. It's gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to hear it, that's what we need. Like, for real.